Dragon Age, Veilguard. In my opinion, I think they should have made this one with a new game plus. As it fucking sucks. I'm gonna load up. Really?
Cereal in Miss Rafford. Why don't you care about them?
There's dangerous fanatics, then there's Alia. She's loose in Darktown, and we're in the dark.
What's the plan?
The threads in Alia's Venatori are at war. That might slow Alia down, but until I know her plans, I need to hear whatever information the threads pick up.
What about Rana? Can she help?
I told Rana that Alia's back. She needs the warning. As for help, Rana wants to be an example. Not sure where that goes anymore.
You're worried about her.
I'm worried about everyone. Tired enough to admit it.
Dogtown's protected. What can the threads do for you?
Alia's a pain for both of us. Let's talk.
We know people in this town. Neighbors. When they don't turn up on the rounds, we notice. Alia used the threads for dirty work. Stolen relics, muscles, spies. These people, they disappear.
And you don't know where to.
Alia's good at covering her tracks. That's why you're here. I've got names of missing people, including those hardly anyone noticed yet. All yours, no catch.
There's always a catch. Besides, I thought threads protect their streets.
Oh, the Venatori will end up bloody.
This is war. We find Alia, we kill her. Give the cult something to think about. You find her, you do the same. Dogtown's ours.
To Dogtown. From the people who breathe it, bleed for it, no one's got its back like we do.
Yeah.
To whatever it takes.
And then some. I knew I liked you.
To home.
Yeah, they don't drag on like the side quests and the other ones. You know what I'm saying? Like drag it on, drag it on, drag it on. You know, you just get annoyed with that shit. Like it's just so annoying.
Rook. Thanks for tagging along, Rook. Those feelers I put out about the Gloomhowler turned up something. Evka, I got your message.
I figured you'd want to hear this. This is Davrin and Rook. You can trust them.
What's your name?
You're in a town full of Grey Wardens. It's probably the safest place in the world right now.
How can we help?
My name's Valya. When I heard about Weishaupt, what happened, I once trained to be a Grey Warden, but I left before the joining.
It's not for everyone.
It wasn't that. I'm the one who found the griffin eggs before they hatched.
I've got about 1,000,000 questions. But why come to us now?
I knew some of the wardens who were caring for the griffins, Remy and Lancet. I think I know what killed them.
The Gloomhowler. It's a Grey Warden, isn't it? An elf.
But that's all we know.
Yes. Her name was Isaiah. I found her diary. She was a mage. She blighted all the griffins during the fourth blight.
What?
Upon direct orders from the first warden at the time. She had no choice. This was centuries ago.
That goes against everything wardens are supposed to stand for.
In her diary, Isaiah says she couldn't forgive herself. As penance, she hid the remaining eggs with a protective spell. I followed the clues and found them.
That was 400 years ago. She shouldn't even be alive.
Her last entry said she left for her calling.
Then she's probably in the deep roads. Blighted. Twisted.
Hassan? I was there the day you hatched. You've grown.
He's a scrapper. Doesn't back down from a fight.
Always squabbling with his brothers and sisters. I remember feeding him gingerwort truffles as a baby.
So you're the reason Davrin's been hunting mushrooms instead of monsters.
Anything for the prince.
I don't see a crown on your head yet, boy.
There should be. Griffins give the wardens hope. Something to rally around after Weishaupt. Please find his brothers and sisters, whatever it takes. We owe them so much.
Count on it.
Stay safe, Hassan.
This is good information, but it still doesn't tell us where the Gloomhowler is.
No, but the other wardens will keep looking. The Gloomhowler, Isaiah, can't hide forever.
And get asked the questions I wanted to ask, so.
Thanks for tagging along, Rook. Those feelers I put out about the Gloomhowler turned up something. Evka, I got your message.
I figured you'd want to hear this. This is Davrin and Rook. You can trust them.
What's your name?
You're in a town full of Grey Wardens. It's probably the safest place in the world right now.
How can we help?
My name's Valya. When I heard about Weishaupt, what happened, I once trained to be a Grey Warden.
It's not...
It wasn't that.
But that's all?
Yes.
What?
Upon direct orders from the first warden...
Why would they do that?
In her diary, Isaiah said the Blight was going badly. The Wardens couldn't win. They turned to blood magic. The Griffins fought harder, longer.
I see where this is going.
Isaiah didn't want to do it, but orders were orders. It won the war.
But then...
The Griffins became rabid. They turned against the Wardens.
So then the first Warden turned against them.
He ordered them all destroyed.
That's why they're extinct.
That goes against everything Wardens are supposed to stand for.
In her diary, Isaiah said she...
Right along with his stomach.
Right out of the nest, he ate everything in sight. Please...
All right. I think we can make this work.
Everything's calm. Looks like the candles worked.
I see some of my colleagues have begun the renewal of the vows. Now, what do you have to say for yourself?
Did I miss something?
Since we're here to gather flowers for the dead, I thought I'd teach Manfred some plant names. But I just caught him attempting to wade into a rose bush.
Emmerich, how could you stay annoyed at that face? Skull.
Oh, Manfred. Whatever will happen to you if I pass on?
If?
There's something I'd like to talk about. Do you know what a lich is, Rook?
Doesn't ring a bell.
A lich is a mage transformed into one of the undead while retaining their true, original consciousness. The idea fascinated me when I was younger. For years, I researched and experimented, spoke with spirits and mages. Then, eventually, I found them.
Who?
The Lich Lords of the Grand Necropolis. Necromancers before me who'd transformed themselves into true living dead.
You're making this up, right?
Rook, please. I've told so few people.
Sorry.
The Liches are the great protectors of the Necropolis, bulwarks against forces that threaten creation. After years of tests and rituals, they granted me my desire, the right to attempt lichdom.
If that's what you want.
I'd anticipated more surprise.
Emmerich, you live in a haunted necropolis.
Lichdom is an incredible honor. Immortality, prestige, the most hallowed ranks of the Watchers, as well as a chance to be of service past my allotted years. But there are considerations. Come, we have flowers to gather for the dead.
Okay, but I've got questions.
Blue creepvine. This will do nicely.
Emmerich, aren't most undead just random spirits inside corpses?
Liches are different. It wouldn't be a spirit acting in my name. My true consciousness would be housed in my departed flesh.
How?
The Order must keep some secrets. Moon blossoms, famed in verse and song.
Smells like perfume. Do liches have a sense of smell?
I've been told that while some of my senses will dull, others will become available. Other than that, I can't say if the flowers would still hold their bloom for me. Lichdom serves a purpose. There are dark things in creation, threats to both our world and the Fade. The Liches of the Necropolis have the insight and the abilities to oppose them.
And you're joining them when?
Certain elements have held me back. There's no ready instructions for lichdom. The steps must be discovered on one's own over years to be fully understood.
Does the spell to become a lich kill you, or do you have to...
No, mercifully, that falls to another Watcher. After my death, my soul will be drawn back into my body instead of moving on to whatever lies beyond.
So, what's holding you back from lichdom?
Even with all my preparations, there's a chance I could die permanently during the rites. What cowardice! A promise of immortality, an end to all my fears, and the final veil stays my hand.
That's reasonable. Lots of people are afraid of dying.
Is it? When it keeps me from what I most desire? Traditionally, candidates for lichdom face one final sifting of the soul. If they avoid it, you saw my old colleague.
Hezenkas? She's a lich?
A half-lich, though that hasn't diminished her powers. Until I stop her plans, I won't possess the peace of mind for lichdom. Why don't you select the next flowers, Rook?
Sure. So what's a half-lich exactly?
Johanna attempted the rites of lichdom and failed. Stuck in her
What about the sifting of a soul that Hezenkas avoided?
The spirits of the necropolis judge whether a candidate is worthy of the power and responsibility of lichdom.
How'd she become a lich without it?
I shared some knowledge when we were colleagues. She apparently put together more than I knew. It would be just like her to skip the rituals, the cleansings, the preparations of the soul.
For a Watcher, Hezenkas is pretty harsh on spirits.
We made allowances because of her discoveries. Too many. Spirits are not things to be disposed of.
You really care about them.
They're so susceptible to the world's whims, Rook. Some spirits are dangerous, but how quickly most respond to a bit of kindness, or care, or simple attempt to understand. For all she's done, I can't condemn Johanna for attempting lichdom. That freedom from mortality, that divorce from fear. And of course, time to read all of one's books.
Of course.
But how she's abused her abilities. Are my intentions enough to fare better?
Worrying's a good sign.
And it's kind of like a map. It's kind of one of the main reasons why I just don't care about grabbing, obtaining everything, because it's like, oh my god. The map is just horrible. Like, it's just so tough. The map just fucking sucks. You'll be trying to get a stupid fucking chance, and they'll be like, dude, how do I fight? And there'll be some, like, ridiculous way to get at it. Like, you see how I'm trying to look? Pandora, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Go on. But anyways, I mean, what the fuck is this stupid fucking flower? Like, just doing this dumb shit is like, come on. Like, where the fuck is the stupid fucking flower? It's enough to make you go, God. I just want to be done with this stupid ass game, man. The map design. A lot of things in this shit is just like, oh my God. It's enough to make you not want to fuck with. I definitely am not gonna play, I guess, this game like again. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say like the other ones weren't like this. The other ones weren't like, oh, the map's so fucking ridiculously hard to fucking navigate. Or I mean, what the fuck? Where's the fucking flower? This shouldn't be so fucking stupid.
We have enough flowers. There's something I'd like to show you.
Yeah. These pointless ass side quests. And then when you see like a chest on a map, it's like it's virtually impossible to get to. It's just like, oh my God, it's really done. This game. It's wasting my fucking time.
Here we are.
Oh, so these flowers are for...
Yes. If you could place them on the graves, please.
If you don't stop bothering me, I'll put you in the cave. I played with you all day today. Leave me alone.
In memory of Rupert and Eleonora Valkarin, they walk eternity hand in hand.
After I became a watcher, I erected a proper shrine to my parents. When I come to talk, I like to think they listen.
Ando, back off.
Don't be shy. Introduce yourself.
You don't need to be in my face. You don't need to be in my face.
Rook, it's a pleasure. Do you remember your parents?
Some memories are bright. Others are akin to those dim early
Lay
morning
down
dreams one
or
gets
go away.
sometimes. Lately, I wondered what they'd think of our current course. The choices ahead.
Your lichdom?
What would they have wanted me to be?
Alright, Pandora. That's enough. That's enough. Go away. God. Like, literally. Yeah. It's the most annoying dog on the fucking planet.
I can tell you what I think they'd want you to be.
What's that?
Happy.
You could always speak with your folks, couldn't you?
My parents last saw me as a boy. By the time I mastered my corpse whispering, I was a man. If I woke them, there might be a flash of recognition. Or... Besides, if I speak to too many other spirits, Manfred might grow jealous.
Can't have that.
He'd be impossible. I agree.
Why? See what I'm saying? How do I get up there?
As a spirit mage, Emmerich, you must sense spite.
I'm sorry that you two came together under such unjust circumstances. Mm-hmm. Ah. My sympathies.
You can hear spite, even when he doesn't take me over?
This close? Yes.
I am so sorry.
Just a casual inquiry.
That door over by those vases. Was that here last time?
Forget
It was not.
by the fireplace. You too. Love you.
There's that wisp again. Someone's left flowers here.
And then trying to open these stupid fucking doors. It's like, where are the wisps? And you gotta run around looking for dumb shit. It's just irritating. Exploration in this game's not even fun. Like in other games that are fun, this is just like the map is just stupid. So difficult to get around. It just bothers me. And I'm not the only one. Like, what, some dude just started playing this game. He's like, man, the map on this game just sucks. Like the map design for every goddamn map is such a fucking chore. It is just like, it's not fun to look around or even try to find, because you'll find something and go, oh, how do I get to this or how do I get to that? And then it's like the worst situation ever. God.
There's something moving inside.
Oh, grave mist isn't a wine. It's magically infused vapors captured near tombs where spirits dwell. I don't partake myself, but it's supposedly quite invigorating.
Where is the goddamn wisps? You know what I'm saying? It's like, God. You know what I'm saying? See that shit? Where's the wisp? Where is it? Shit's so dumb.
Let's see if we can figure this out.
No. You know what? Not really worth it. No, run around the entire fucking map and hopefully run into this fucking thing. It's like, no, man, this is fucking stupid. Like, it's tedious, it's fucking annoying, and it's like, oh my god. To run around this stupid fucking map. Ugh. It's a waste of my fucking time. That's why I won't play it again. There's too much dumb shit going on in this one. Like, damn. I want to wander around aimlessly for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours.
With Weiss House gone, it'll only embolden the gods to make more trouble.
Don't let your guard down out there.
All right. The dragon's a fang scorcher that attacked villages. We're close to her lair.
This shouldn't be too bad, right? We fought 2 dragons at once in Osberg.
The dragons we fought in Osberg were being ordered around by the gods. They were attack dogs. This is a wolf, a big wolf, fighting in her own territory. Be ready. This is your first real dragon fight.
Is it?
You said the dragon's a fang scorcher. What are they like?
Fire breather, related to the Ferelden Frostback. Think of her like the dragon version of a bobcat or a fox.
It's a little larger than a bobcat.
I mean, she's small and sneaky for a dragon. Attacks with fire from a distance to soften up her targets. And she's mean. Scorchers hold a grudge longer than my mother.
You said she attacked villages. Are we dealing with another attack in a city, like Treviso or Minrathis?
No. Something got her to start hunting a ways off.
Something like what?
Dunno. Hoping we find out while we're here. But right now, focus on taking her down before she kills anyone else. Including us.
Still, even in its lair, this can't be any worse than the Hosberg wetlands, right?
She's a dragon.
It's at least gotta be easier than the archdemon we fought at Weishaupt.
Stay in the trees as long as you can. It's gonna get hot when she sees us. Hey, Lucanus. I heard Antivan crows make themselves invisible to dragons by imitating the dragon's shadow.
Who tells you these things? How would that even work?
I thought maybe... You spread out your capes like wings, so she thinks you're her shadow and ignores you.
Tash, the Antivan crows only develop techniques for assassinations. Why would we learn techniques to fight dragons?
Maybe someone hired you to assassinate one? Hang on. Something's off with that crap up ahead. Let's go up through there on the left instead.
What's wrong?
I don't know. The way that debris is placed doesn't look natural. Or like something a dragon would do.
You're the expert. We'll follow your lead.
So we're gonna fight another dragon, huh?
Shh.
How many dragons are in this fucking game? You know, that's another thing that's super fucking annoying. Like in the other ones, you're not fighting like a million fucking dragons, you know what I'm saying? It's shit's so fucking stupid. It's like, oh my god. Like, there was like an arch drag demon, which is a dragon or whatever it is, blah blah blah. But in this game, it's like, oh, dragon, 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 dragon. And the patterns are almost identical, and it's getting old fast. Like, it's just a monster now in this game. When it's supposed to be the big bad. Like, there's no, for me, it doesn't mean.
It is extremely effective.
You know what I'm saying? I just don't give a shit. But you fight so many goddamn dragons in this game, it's like, ugh. Another dragon.
Wait. On top.
Antum? Here?
No idea. But they were setting an ambush.
They weren't counting on you.
Come on. We can circle around. Hit them where they're not expecting us.
Alright, like and subscribe. You like watch my videos, I'll appreciate it. Peace out. It's like